and our class timings is 10:15 to 11:30. Okay, yes, good morning Jenny. Our class timings is 10:15 to 11:30. This is conducted on all Sundays, and so far we have completed I think 12 classes or something. That is, last year we successfully completed many classes. One we had classes for 1 year, and after that this is the second batch. Okay, so in the second batch we have completed 10 to 12 classes. If I am not wrong, we started in May, June, July. 3 months are over, right? So 10 to 12 classes are over. So this is our 13th class, I think. I don't remember exactly. So we have so far completed nouns, pronouns, verbs. Okay, we started with parts of speech, and we have completed 3 parts of speech. And today we are moving. We have already started the fourth part of speech, that is adjectives, in the last class. We started adjectives. Half of the topic is completed in the last class. Today we will continue with adjectives only, because we have some more topics to discuss. Niranjana, hi from Ernakulam. Okay, Niranjana, nice getting connected. Okay, so we have already completed some topics related to parts of speech: noun, pronoun, verbs, and adverbs. Yes, we also completed. No, I don't. I think we don't complete. We didn't complete adverbs. Nouns, pronouns, verbs, and half of adjectives is completed. Today we will be discussing adjectives, the rest of the part of adjectives. Already half is completed. So we will complete adjectives today, and we'll also discuss adverbs. Okay, then how does this class go? What is the structure of our class? Is it only grammar class? Many people will have this doubt. Is it only grammar class? Actually, we will focus on two topics. That is, one is grammar and the other one is speaking activity. So what is meant by the speaking activity is, we will show some pictures on the screen and we will ask you to speak. We call this as minute a member. Minute a member, ma'am, M-A-M, minute a member. So minute a member means one person have to speak at least for 1 minute. One person has to speak at least for 1 minute, and this activity is conducted on all Sundays. On most of the Sundays we do this. Okay, and how is this done? Like, we present a picture on the screen and you can talk about that picture, or you can create some imaginary stories out of that picture and speak on that. Okay, so one is picture activity, or sometimes I give a topic to speak. Okay, like some simple topics in our daily life. I give some common topics like your favorite subject, or your favorite place, or something related to your life. Okay, some simple topics will be given and you will have to speak on that topic. That is also for 1 minute. So if you are able to speak for 1 minute continuously, it means that you are a good speaker. From that, we can understand that you will be able to learn the language well. Okay, so what about those who are not able to speak continuously for 1 minute? There are many people who are feeling difficulty in speaking. They don't even try to speak. So what about those people? So it is for those people that we give some practices. We ask them to practice speaking through these classes. So this class is mainly for those who wish to speak English very fluently. Okay, and also this is for those who can speak well, not only for those who
Good
can't
morning,
speak
sir.
well. Good
Good
morning, ma'am.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so this class is not only for those who can't speak well, this is for everyone. So that's why this class is conducted specially for children. Some elders also join, one or two elders join, because they too have some difficulties in speaking. Okay, but 95% of the strength is children only, school students. Okay, and for elders we are having a separate class, that is on Saturdays. On Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. we have a class for elders, same spoken English, communicative English class. Okay, so this is all about our communicative English class. And one last thing, if you are not able to join a class, for example, if you are absent, or if due to some reason if you are not able to attend this class, that's fine. Materials will be shared in the group. Okay, I will be sharing some materials in the group. And as you know, there will be recordings also, but recordings are available only if you are not able to attend. Like recordings can be used, recordings will be posted in the group, but it should be used only if you are not able to attend the class. That is very important. Okay, I would like to tell it Malayalam also. Recordings undu parnittu live attend cheyyandirikkirudhu. In Tamil also I am telling, recordings irukku solli live attend pannama irukakudadu. Okay, live is live. Live is always the best thing, because in live only you can interact. If you watch recording, you cannot interact. You cannot ask your doubts in recordings, right? So always try, give first preference for the live class. If you are absent or due to some health issues or some emergencies, if you are not able to attend the class, then you can watch the recording session. Okay, so this is all about our IYM's communicative English class. So I think now we can start the grammar part. Today I am starting with the grammar. The last 20 minutes we can give for speaking session. Okay. Okay, so in the last class we started adjectives. Then we completed what are adjectives. And then adjectives are words that describe and give additional information about nouns or pronouns. So generally adjectives are called describing words or qualifying words. Words such as big, small, good, bad, cruel, kind, bitter, sweet, etc. are all adjectives that tell you about the different qualities of a noun. So any word that describes a noun is called an adjective, noun or pronoun. Okay, sometimes adjectives describe both nouns and pronouns. For example, if I say Priya is beautiful. So beautiful is an adjective because I am describing Priya. Whereas if I tell she is beautiful, that is also a correct sentence because she is a pronoun. Priya was a noun, but she is a pronoun. So I can describe both nouns and pronouns using adjectives. Okay, then adjectives are placed before or after a noun or a pronoun. This is also an important point. Adjectives can be placed before a noun or after a noun, similarly before a pronoun or after a pronoun. This is because in the example, for example, just a minute. Okay, for example, in the sentence, she is beautiful. In the sentence, she is beautiful, I am using the adjective beautiful after the pronoun she. Okay, she is beautiful. If I tell like that, she is the pronoun and I am using the word adjective after the pronoun she. Whereas if I tell like this, she is a beautiful girl. She is a beautiful girl. If I tell like that, so here girl is already a noun. She is a pronoun and girl is a noun and I am using the adjective before a noun. Right? She is a beautiful girl. So the word beautiful comes before the noun called girl. So that is why we say adjectives can sometimes come before a noun or sometimes it can also come after a noun. Okay? And basically there are 6 types of adjectives in English. So I am not detailing everything since we discussed it in the last class. If you want, we can also share the previous class recording today. Okay, the last class recording will be shared today so that you will have a continuation. Okay, so these are the 6 types of adjectives. I am just reading the names. Okay, adjectives of quality, that is the first one. The second one is adjectives of quantity. The third one is adjectives of number. The fourth one is demonstrative adjectives. The fifth one is interrogative adjectives. And the sixth one is possessive adjectives. Okay. And after that we discussed 2 more adjectives, adjectives of time and position. So totally we can say 6 plus 2, there are 8 adjectives. Including adjectives of time and position, there are 8 adjectives. Okay. And we discussed what are positive and negative adjectives. Then we did some activity, identification of adjectives. Then we discussed how adjectives are formed. How adjectives are formed. So adjectives of quality are generally formed from small words by adding prefixes or suffixes. For example, England, from the word England we get English. From the word accident, we get accidental. From the word storm, we get stormy. From meaning, you get meaningless or meaningful. Likewise, it is from small words that you get big adjectives. Okay, so we discussed some examples. With this, we completed the last session. Today, we are going to start the 3 degrees of comparison. Okay, so we know that since we already discussed verb, okay, since we already discussed verbs, how many forms are there for a verb? How many forms did we study for a verb? Can anyone answer?
Teacher, three forms of verb are there.
Yes, what are the 3 forms? Can you name them? Do you know the names?
Teacher, first verb, second verb, and third verb.
Exactly. Yeah, they are called V1, V2, and V3. Very good. We also call them in the names as the base form, past form, and past participle form. That's okay. If you are not able to remember like that, you can just tell V1, V2, and V3. Good, Shika. So, V1, V2, and V3 are the 3 forms of verbs that we use in the different sentences. Similarly, adjectives also have 3 forms. Okay, that is called the 3 degrees of comparison. So what are these 3 forms and why we are having 3 forms? I am asking 2 questions now. Okay, what are the 3 forms? First we have to find the answer for that. Then why we are using 3 forms? Okay, so when it comes to the 3 degrees of comparison, you must first know the names of the 3 degrees. So the names are positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. I repeat, positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Okay, so what is meant by this positive, comparative, and superlative? Okay, positive, comparative, and superlative. This is what we are going to discuss. And why were these positive, comparative, and superlative degrees are used? Okay, let's check it. The first one is positive degree. Okay, can someone read the paragraph, the first paragraph? Okay, I will start with Kavini. Yes, Kavini, you can read the paragraph.
Yes, ma'am. Positive degree. An adjective in its base form is said to be in the positive degree. An adjective is in the positive degree when it is used to denote the mere existence of some quality of what we speak about. It is used when no comparison is made.
Very good, very good. So, Kavini, you read the word quality, right? Very good. It is the correct pronunciation. Many people don't know how to pronounce Quality. Some people say it is quality.
Yes, ma'am.
Some people say it is quality. Some people say quality. Both are wrong. The correct pronunciation is quality. Quality. Very good. Okay, so what is meant by a positive degree of adjective? An adjective is in its base form is said to be in the positive degree. So just like how we studied in verbs, V1, V2 and V3, V1 is called the base form, right? V1 is called the base form or the root form of the verb. Similarly, positive degree of adjective is the base form of adjective. Every adjectives are born in the base form. Okay, imagine that a baby is born in its original form, right? How human beings are born? Is there any dress? Is there any clothing or makeup or any other stuffs when we were born? Nothing was there, right? Just naked body. Nothing was there. It is after our birth that we started wearing clothes. Our moms started dressing us. Then we started using makeup, all these things. So our original form is always called the base form. Similarly, adjectives are also in their base form when if it is in the positive degree. So an adjective is in its base form, it is said to be in the positive degree. Okay, now where to use this positive degree? An adjective is in the positive degree when it is used to denote the mere existence of some quality of what we speak about. And it is used when no comparison is made. It means if you want to describe one person or one thing, note the word if you want to describe one person or one thing at a time. you can use the positive degree of comparison. For example, I said Priya is beautiful. So I am just describing one person called Priya. Similarly, Rahul is handsome. So I am just talking about one person called Rahul. Similarly, this book is large. So I am just talking about one book. So when you are using just one thing or one person to describe, you can use the positive degree of adjective. So we have some examples here. Good, sweet, hard, tall, beautiful, difficult, etc. Okay. So can some students from Kerala read the examples? Can someone from SEEP, can you read the examples?
Yes, miss.
Yes. Okay.
Examples: good, sweet, hard, tall, beautiful, difficult, etc.
Okay.
My math teacher is a good person. The payasam is so sweet. The rock is hard to break.
Very good. Thank you. So here you can see my maths teacher is a good person. So I am just describing my maths teacher alone as a good person. Okay, I am just talking about one person, that is my maths teacher. So I am using the word good. Good is in positive degree. Okay. The payasam is so sweet. Payasam means the sweet that you all know, right? Payasam. Different types of payasams are there. And my favorite payasam is semia payasam. Okay. So the payasam is so sweet. So payasam is one particular thing, one name of one thing, one sweet. And I'm using the word sweet. Similarly, the rock is hard to break. So the rock is one thing and I'm using the adjective hard. Okay, so this is how to describe one person or one thing. I can use the positive degree of adjective. Now moving to the second type, comparative degree. As the picture says, you would have understood, you would have got a basic idea about what is meant by comparative degree. Okay, one person is holding two fruits. One person is holding two fruits on his hand. Okay, one is apple and the other one is orange. Okay, so he or she is comparing maybe which is better. Okay, so similarly comparative degree is also used for the same purpose. An adjective is in the comparative degree when a comparison is made between two people or two things. Okay, an adjective is in the comparative degree when we are comparing two people or two things. So at this time we are using the comparative degree of adjective. Positive degree was used when you are describing only one person or one thing. Comparative degree is used when you are describing two people or two things. There should be two people or two things. Okay, so an adjective is in the comparative degree when a comparison is made between two nouns. Yes. So, Deeksha, can you read the examples?
Ma'am.
Yeah.
And
Examples, da.
yes, ma'am. Orange is sweeter than apple. Manu is taller than Mahesh. Ajay beats stronger than Priyam. Tanu thinks sharper than Turner.
Tarun. Okay. So, here you can see some examples are better, sweeter, harder, taller, more beautiful, less difficult, etc. So, in the previous slide, I will show the previous slide. Here I gave you good, sweet, hard, tall, beautiful, difficult, etc. In the next slide, you can see the comparative degree of good, that is better. Then for sweet, it is sweeter. For hard, it is harder. For tall, it is taller. For beautiful, we can't write beautifuler. We can't write like that. So it is more beautiful. For difficult, we can't write difficulter. That is not possible. So we are writing less difficult. So why you are adding? So why you are writing more difficult, more beautiful, less difficult? That reason I will explain later. Okay, some people may know why we are writing like that. Anyways, we will discuss that later. Okay, so good, better. Good became better in comparative degree. Sweet became sweeter. Hard became harder. Tall became taller. Beautiful became more beautiful. Difficult became less difficult. So in this context, I have given some examples like orange is sweeter than apple. So sweeter is the comparative degree because I am comparing both orange and apple. Even you can tell apple is sweeter than orange. That's also fine. It depends on your view. Okay. Similarly, Manu is taller than Mahesh. So taller is a comparative degree. Ajay beats stronger than Priyan. So stronger is in comparative degree. Tanu thinks sharper than Tarun. So again sharper is in comparative degree. This is all about the comparative degree of adjective. Now, if you are clear with the positive and comparative, we can move on. Yes? Okay. So if you are clear with the positive and comparative degrees, you can give a thumbs up. Only then I will start superlative degree. Okay. Okay, fine. Good, good. Good, good. Okay, fine. Thank you, thank you. You can just give one thumbs up. That's enough. Okay, don't keep on clicking that symbol. Just click one time. That's enough. Okay, fine, fine. Thank you. Good. Okay. So now I'm confidently moving to the third degree, that is superlative degree. What is meant by superlative degree? Super. It's very excited to know, right? Superlative degree. Superlative degree is used when you are comparing one person or one thing out of many people or many things. Okay? There are many people, or imagine there are many people in a class and you want to just describe one person. Okay, Lingavelan, please don't give many symbols. You have already given a thumbs up, that's enough. Please don't keep on giving symbols, Lingavelan. Please stop using the symbols. Okay, so here you can see that an adjective is in the superlative degree if there is more than if there is more than two people or more than two things, but you want to describe only one thing. Okay, so you want, imagine that you are in a class. Okay, some student called X. X is the topper of the class. Okay, so I want to describe X out of all the students in the class. At that time I can say X is the tallest girl in the class, or I can say X is the most brilliant student in the class, or I can say X is the most talented student in the class. So it is in this case that I am using the superlative degree of adjective. That is, you want to describe only one person or one thing out of many people or many things. In comparative degree, it was only two people or two things. But in superlative degree, the quantity increased, the number increased. It is more than two people or two things. Okay, so here you can see that the superlative degree is an adjective, is in the superlative degree when a comparison is made among many nouns. Okay, so can somebody read the examples? Okay, I will read the words first. Best, sweetest, hardest, tallest, most beautiful, least difficult, etc. Okay, so Usharani, can you please, yeah, you have, please keep your mic off. Okay, so the examples are best, sweetest, hardest, tallest, most beautiful, least difficult, etc. Okay, so here you can check that there are some examples. Okay, who is ready to read the examples? Someone new can come. Somebody new can come who has raised the hands. Okay, Arsha, are you interested to read?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Arsha.
Jackfruit is the sweetest fruit I have eaten. English is the hardest exam I have cracked ever. Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world. Aishwarya is the most beautiful woman in India.
Okay, okay, fine. So, jackfruit is the sweetest fruit I have ever eaten. Okay, so here sweetest is the adjective used in superlative degree, and I am talking about jackfruit out of many fruits. I am telling jackfruit is the sweetest fruit I have ever eaten out of all the fruits. It means that I am describing jackfruit out of many fruits. So I am using the superlative degree sweetest. Similarly, English is the hardest exam I have cracked ever. Okay, so here you can see there are many subjects, there are many exams. Out of that, English is the hardest exam I have cracked ever. This is just an example. You don't need to think that English is difficult. English is the most easiest subject. Okay. Usha Rani, you can exit and come. You can leave the meeting and join again. Okay. So English is the hardest exam I have cracked ever. So hardest is in the superlative degree. Next is Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world. So tallest is in superlative degree. Aishwarya is the most beautiful woman in India. So I am describing one lady called Aishwarya out of all the women in India. So I am telling Aishwarya is the most beautiful woman in India. So I am using the superlative adjective most beautiful. It is to describe one woman out of many women in India. And you can also note the pronunciation that I am using. Aishwarya is one woman. I am describing her out of many women. So woman is singular. Women is plural. There are many women in India. There are many women in India and Aishwarya is one woman. Okay. So this is how we are using superlative degree. So now you can check that in positive degree it was good. In examples, just note the examples. In positive degree it was good. In comparative degree it became better. In superlative degree it became best. So good, better, best. This is one list of adjectives. Next is sweet. Sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Next is hard, harder, hardest. Just look at that examples alone, okay? Hard, harder, hardest. Similarly, tall, taller, tallest. You can also say short, shorter, shortest. Many words like that. Okay. Next is beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Then difficult, less difficult, least difficult. So why are we using this more and most and less and least? That is what we are going to check now. Okay. For some words we are using more and most. For some words we are using less and least. So why are we using like that? Actually, I am just taking few words, okay? One is tall, short, big, small. Okay, consider these four words. Tall, short, big, small. Okay? So, just try telling these words in your mind. Tall. Not with your mind, you can even try to spell it. Tall, short, big, small. Okay, so when you told these words, when you uttered these words, are you able to break this word anywhere? Are you able to break it anywhere? Tall, we can't break it. Small, we can't break it. Short, we can't break it. Then what was the other one? Big, you can't break it. So we are not able to break these words into different parts. It means that these words are having only one syllable. Syllable means how many parts we can make out of a word. Syllable means the number of parts that we get by cutting a word, by splitting a word. Okay, but in these words like tall, short, big, small, in these words we cannot cut it or we cannot split it more. It means that there is only one syllable in these words. Such words are called monosyllabic words. Monosyllabic. So these words are monosyllabic words. Because there is only one syllable. For such words, you can add ER to get the comparative degree and EST to get the superlative degree. For example, tall is in positive degree. To get the comparative, you just need to add ER and it becomes taller. To get the superlative form, you need to add EST, it becomes tallest. Similarly, short, shorter, shortest. Just adding ER and EST. Similarly, big, bigger, biggest. Similarly, you can say old, older, oldest. Small, smaller, smallest. Okay. So likewise, you can just add er and est with these words to get the comparative and superlative degree respectively. But what about some other words like beautiful, difficult, handsome, intelligent, entertaining, brilliant? Do these words have only one syllable? Definitely no. So try telling these words. First one is beautiful. Beautiful. How many syllables are there in beautiful? Can someone answer?
Ma'am, three.
Three. Okay. Can you? How did you get three? Can you tell it?
I was just uttering the word beautiful. I got.
Exactly. Exactly. You get beautiful. Very good. Adit, where are you from?
I'm from Kerala, ma'am. Ernakulam.
Ah, Ernakulam. Okay. Okay. You were there yesterday, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Adit. So here you can see that beautiful. So you are getting three syllables. So this is a trisyllabic word. Tri means three. Generally, we call triangle means a shape with three sides. Tricycle, a cycle with three wheels. So tri means generally three. Okay. So here beautiful is a trisyllabic word. There are three syllables. So you cannot write beautifuler or beautifulest. That's not possible. So what you are doing, you are using the words more and most. It becomes more, in comparative it becomes more beautiful, and in superlative it becomes most beautiful. You can also use less and least. That's also fine. Beautiful, less beautiful, least beautiful. That is also fine. If you want to describe it in a higher range, you can use more and most. If you want to describe in a lower range, you can use less and least. Similarly, let me take the next word, difficult. Okay, how many syllables are there in difficult? Try it out.
Teacher, three.
Again, it's three. Can you spell it? How did you get three?
Difficult. So,
Exactly. Yes. Difficult. You are having two F, right? So diff, fee, cult. Again, it is a trisyllabic word. So you can use difficult, more difficult, or most difficult, or you can say difficult, less difficult, or least difficult. The next word is entertaining. We will try this word. Entertaining. Yes, Kavini, you do you want to answer?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. How many words? How many syllables are there?
Two,
Yes, Kavini, I didn't hear you.
two, ma'am.
Two, not two. Entertaining. How many parts you are getting? Break the word. Break the words into different parts. Then you will get the syllables.
Ma'am, I said four.
Yes, it is four syllables. Entertaining. Likewise, entertaining. So you get four syllables. Okay. So entertaining is a polysyllabic word. If there are more than three syllables, then we can call it a polysyllabic or multisyllabic word. Okay, so we can say entertaining, more entertaining, most entertaining, or less and least. You can use that as well. One last word I would like to give is brilliant. Brilliant.
Ma'am, two.
We get three actually. Brilliant, right? We
Yes,
get,
ma'am.
yeah, we get three syllables. That's okay. So brilliant. So it's more brilliant, brilliant, more brilliant, and most brilliant, or you can say brilliant, less brilliant, and least brilliant. So this is how adjectives are generally formed. From positive we get the comparative and we get the superlative. So here we have a set of examples. The first adjective I have taken is beautiful, more beautiful, and most beautiful. Okay, let me call someone who can read these examples. Is anyone interested to read? Yes, Deeksha. Okay, Deeksha, you can read the examples.
Yes, ma'am. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Anu is beautiful. Positive. Anu is more beautiful than Anju. Comparative. Anu is the most beautiful girl in the class. Sup- Superlative.
Superlative. Very good. Okay, superlative. Okay, the next word is difficult, less difficult, and least difficult. Okay, who is willing to read it? Yes, Is it Shika? Yes, Shika, you can read it.
Yes, ma'am. Difficult, less difficult, least difficult. Linguistics is difficult subject, that's positive. Linguistics is less difficult than literature, that's comparative. Linguistics is the least difficult subject of all the other subjects, that is superlative.
Very good, Shika. Good. So, linguistics is a subject that is related to language. Okay, like you will be learning some the phonetics. It is a it's a separate branch of language. Okay. So, linguistics is a difficult subject. If I tell like that, difficult is a word in positive degree. Linguistics is less difficult than literature. Literature means you will study poem, novels, drama, all these things. Okay. So linguistics is less difficult than literature. So less difficult is in comparative degree. And linguistics is the least difficult subject. So least difficult is in superlative degree. I can also tell in another way. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. That is also possible. That depends on your imagination. Okay, so the next word is brilliant. Brilliant, more brilliant, and most brilliant. Okay, so I want somebody new who can read it. Niranjana Murthy, can you read the examples? Yes, Niranjana ma'am, you can. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. How are
Uh,
you? How are you?
fine, fine, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Last week I did not attend the class.
It's okay, madam. No issues. Yeah.
Mm, brilliant, brilliant, more brilliant, most brilliant. Rahul is a brilliant boy. Positive. Rahul is more brilliant than Shahul. Comparative. Rahul is the most brilliant boy among all. Superlative.
Yeah, thank you for that. Okay, well read. So now moving to the last word, ridiculous, more ridiculous, and most ridiculous. What is meant by ridiculous? Ridiculous. Your actions are ridiculous. What does that mean? Ridiculous.
Ma'am, it
Uh-huh.
is like a different. Um
Not different. It's funny. Something which is funny. Okay? It's called ridiculous. Don't say ridiculous things. It means don't talk funnily. Okay. Yes. So, who can read the examples? Should I have to? Someone new can come. Someone, those who have not read. Meenushri, can you read the examples?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Rahul is a brilliant boy.
Not a
Not
brilliant
a
boy.
brilliant one.
Ridiculous, more
Ridiculous, more
ridiculous.
ridiculous, more ridiculous.
Money is a ridiculous boy.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous boy. Money is a more ridiculous than John. Money is the most ridiculous dog of all the dogs.
Okay. So
Okay.
here
So here,
I'm describing one dog named Money. Okay, Money is the name of a dog. So Money is a ridiculous dog. It means Money is a funny dog. The name of a dog is Money. Okay, so Money is a ridiculous dog. Then I told Money is more ridiculous than another dog named John. Imagine there is one more dog called John. Okay, so out of Money and John, Money is more ridiculous. Means Money is more funny than John. And Money is the most ridiculous dog of all the dogs. It means imagine there are a lot of dogs in a place and one dog named Money is the most funniest. It is the funniest dog. So Money is the most ridiculous dog of all the dogs. Fine. So now finally we have a few more examples. And before going to that, I would like to tell when you are when you are writing sentences in comparative degree, you should always use the word than. Than. For example, Anu is more beautiful than Anju. Similarly, linguistics is less difficult than literature. Rahul is more brilliant than Shahul. Money is more ridiculous than John. So you can see that I am using the word than in the sentences in comparative degree. Okay, and in superlative degree, there is one thing. Can you identify like what is special in superlative degree? I will just read the examples. Anu is the most beautiful girl in the class. Linguistics is the least difficult subject of all the other subjects. Rahul is the most brilliant boy among all. Mani is the most ridiculous dog of all the dogs. Is there anything special in superlative degree examples?
Teacher, we mostly use the word.
Exactly. We use the article the. So
Yeah.
articles are three: a, an, and the. A and an are called the indefinite articles, and the is called the definite article. So you are using the article. The class is till 11:30, Divya. 11:30. Okay. So here you can see that the article the is used with the superlative degree. The most beautiful, the most brilliant, the biggest, the tallest, the shortest. So don't forget to use the article the in superlative degree. Okay. So now we shall move to the last two topics in adjectives. One is comparison of equality and comparison of inferiority. So what is meant by equality and inferiority? First we have to know these meanings. Equality means it shows that two things are equal. Okay, in comparison of equality we will be describing only two things at a time, not more than that. It is like comparative degree only. You will be talking only about two things. But here both the things are having equal value or equal status. In such cases we use comparison of equality. Okay, so sometimes two persons or two things of equal quality are compared to emphasize their similarity or to show their similarity. This is known as comparison of equality. So how to express this comparison of equality is by using as to compare them. Okay, so we have four examples here. Suganti Ganeshan, can you read the examples here in the left side? Okay, what about Divya Rajesh? Can you read the examples? Divya Rajesh?
Can I, ma'am?
Just a minute.
Just a minute.
Okay, yes,
Okay, yes,
Aradhana, you can
Aradhana,
read.
you can read next. Okay, ma'am. The blue dress is more
Not that
beautiful.
one. On the left
On the
side.
left side. Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Cricket.
Cricket is as good as football. America is as good as Australia. Ali is as smart as Amrit. Vitamins are as important as minerals of the body.
Very good.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
cricket is
cricket
as
is
good as
as good as
football.
football.
So it means that cricket is as good as football means both cricket and football have the equal value. So I cannot tell one is better than the other one. Both are having the equal values. Similarly, America is as good as Australia. So here I am telling that both America and Australia are equally good. Then Ali is as smart as Amrita. So both Ali and Amrita are smart. Okay, equally smart. Then vitamins are as important as minerals for the body. It is very simple that both vitamins and minerals have equal importance in maintaining our health. So this is about comparison of equality. Now moving to the right side, comparison of inferiority. This is nothing but comparisons can also be made between two dissimilar or unequal things or persons. Sometimes comparisons can be made between two unequal things. If it is between equal things, we use comparison of equality. If it is between unequal things or unequal persons, then we call it comparison of inferiority. And we use so as, less than, and more than to compare them. Less than and more than are equal to comparative degree, the normal comparative degree. The only extra thing that you are studying here is so as.
So as.
Okay, so you can read the someone can read the examples here. So let me call Jenny. Can you read the four examples? Jenny Jeswin. Your mic is off, I think, Jenny. Okay, what about Niranjana from Ernakulam? Can you read the examples?
Okay. The blue dress is more beautiful than the red dress. The red dress is less beautiful than the blue one. The red dress is not so attractive as the blue dress. The blue coat is so simple as the yellow coat.
Okay, okay. So here you can see that the blue dress is more beautiful than the red dress. It's more beautiful. It means I'm using the comparative degree. More beautiful than the red dress. Similarly, the red dress is less beautiful than the blue dress. Less beautiful than the blue dress. The red dress is not so attractive as the blue dress. The red dress is not so attractive as the blue dress. The blue coat is so simple as the yellow coat. So I am using the so as, less than and more than to express comparison of equality. Okay, and finally moving to adjectives indicating age. Okay, this is equal to the comparative degree only, but still this is a separate topic that was given in my textbook, so I thought of adding it. Adjectives such as older and oldest, younger and youngest refer to age. Okay, so older and oldest is also called elder and eldest. Both are correct. Older and elder, similarly oldest and eldest both are same. Similarly younger and youngest, these are all used to refer to age, and these adjectives are usually followed by than because this is a comparative adjective, right? So for examples you can see Rani is older than me. It means Rani is elder than me. She is older or elder. Okay, it means that maybe she was born first. Then I am younger than my brother. It means I am smaller than my brother. Rekha is elder than me. I am the youngest in my house. Youngest means the smallest one. For example, if there are 5 children in a house, you are the fifth one, youngest one. Kumar is the oldest man in the apartment. My father is the eldest member in our family. Yudhishthir is the eldest among the Pandavas. In Mahabharata, you know, out of the 5 Pandavas, Yudhishthir is the eldest among the Pandavas. Sahadev is the youngest among the Pandavas. Of the Pancha Pandavas, there are 5 Pandavas in Mahabharata, right? So Yudhishthir is the eldest and Sahadev is the youngest. Duryodhan is the eldest son of Kauravas. Kauravas is the opposite team in Mahabharata, Pandavas and Kauravas. So Kaurava is the opposite team and eldest out of them was Duryodhan. So this is how we indicate adjectives of age. Okay, so with this we have completed adjectives. So I hope adjectives is clear for you. I will give a list of adjectives in the group after today's class. You can note it down. Okay, so now we have completed adjectives. So this is the next topic, that is adverbs. I will just give an introduction for adverbs today. Okay, and we will discuss this in detail in the next class. Okay, so what are adverbs? A small introduction. Okay, adjectives are words, it's a part of speech used to describe nouns or pronouns. Adjective was a part of speech used to describe nouns or pronouns. If so, adverbs are words that are used to describe verbs. Adverbs are used to describe verbs. If there is somebody to describe nouns and pronouns, somebody must be there to describe adverbs as well, right? So describe verbs, right? So adverbs are words that are modifies a verb, and not only a verb, they can also modify adjectives and some other adverbs as well. So basically we say that adverbs are stronger than adjectives. You know why? Because adjectives can describe only nouns and pronouns, but adverbs are not like that. They can modify a verb, they can modify adjectives, and they can also modify other adverbs in a sentence. So which is more powerful? Adverbs. Naturally, adverbs is more powerful than adjectives. Okay, so even here I am using comparative degree. Adverbs is more powerful than adjectives. So I am describing adjective to be more powerful than adjectives. Okay, So adverbs modify a verb, an adjective or another adverb. Okay, so there are three functions for an adverb. The first one is an adverb can tell more about a verb in a sentence. Then an adverb can describe more about an adjective in a sentence. And the third uses adverbs modifies other adverbs in a sentence. So these are the three uses of adverbs, and some commonly used adverbs are slow, slowly, quickly, comfortably, loudly, clearly, happy, frequently, etc. Okay, so we will discuss this in detail in the next class. Okay, now I would like to give you some activities, that is some speaking activities for you. We have 20 minutes more. Okay, so we will have some pictures today to describe. Okay, so just give me a moment. Yes, Deepa, you will actually get the notes or you will get the recordings also. Okay, I will be sharing the PDF with you. Okay. Okay, is my screen visible, students? Can somebody respond? Is my screen visible?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I want all of you to speak about the pictures that I am presenting here. Okay, not the same picture. I will change the picture after some time. So let me start with in the alphabetical order itself. First one is A. Jayashakti Sai. Minushree. Can you describe this
Can you
picture?
describe this picture? Yes, ma'am. There are one family.
There is one
There
family.
is one family. There is one family. The girl was playing in the water with a dog. And her mom, her dad, and her sister are sitting in the chairs. There's a flowers in the
There
plant.
are
There
flowers.
are flowers. There are flowers in the plant, and there are so many ducks in the water. Um, the nature was beautiful. That's all.
Okay, you can
Okay, you
instead
can
of
instead of
using past
using
tense,
past tense,
you can switch off
you
the
can
mic
switch off the
maybe.
mic maybe.
Okay, instead of using past tense, you can use present tense. You can say instead of telling the nature was beautiful, you can tell the nature is beautiful. Okay, try to use present tense when describing pictures. Okay, so next I will like to call Abhijit. Abhijit has left the meet. Okay, Adit, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yes, Adit. Yes, can you describe the picture?
Yes, ma'am. So this is the picture of a family enjoying their time in the nature.
Oh,
There is a dog which is probably their pet, and it's a pond or a lake. There, we can see some ducks,
mm.
and there's also a crane, I guess.
Yeah, it's a crane.
Uh, and they are actually sitting below a tree.
Mm.
Ma'am, net வரல ma'am.
Sorry? Yes, Adit, you can continue.
And they are sitting below a tree. There's also mild sunlight, and they are enjoying that.
Mm.
We can also see mountains behind the scenery, and there are actually some birds flying out there also.
Mm.
And after all, they are enjoying it completely.
Mm. Okay, very good, Adit. That was a good description. Thank you. So now moving to the next person, Ajay Sanjay. Each person can describe in your own way, in your unique way. Okay, don't think that the picture is same. So how what is there to describe if one person or two people have already described? Don't think like that. Each person's description is something different. Is Ajay Sanjay, are you there? Okay, moving to Arsha. Harsha, can you describe the picture? Okay, the next one is Divya Rajesh. Harsha, can you hear me, Harsha? Harsha, can you hear me? Okay, so next I would like to call Janish. Janish, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Janish, you can describe the picture.
The girl was playing.
Ma'am, screen swirl, ma'am.
Rahul, you can exit பண்ணிட்டு வாங்க Rahul.
சரிங்க மேம்.
You can leave the meeting and join again, Rahul. Okay.
The more flowers.
Okay.
The girl playing water and dog.
The girl is playing with water and dog. Okay.
Birds. The family.
Hmm.
Father, mother, and sister.
Hmm.
There was mountains.
There is mountain. You can use present tense. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Mm, ok-
Hmm. Then
the over, ma'am.
that's it. Okay,
Yes,
okay. But you have to practice speaking, Janish. Okay, you should speak much more better. You can do it. Okay, you are already speaking well, but you should develop little more fluency. Is it
yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Yes. Okay, okay. In which you are from which place? Palakkad, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. In which school you are studying?
Elepulli.
Elapulli Government School?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. Fine. Okay, next is Jia Jairaj.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, I can hear you.
Ma'am, actually, I'm so nervous. I didn't get anything.
What is there to be nervous? This is a very simple picture, right?
Yeah, but okay, I will try, ma'am.
You can try, Ma.
Okay. It's a beautiful picture which depicts a family, which I think which is a nuclear one. And in this picture, we can see they are enjoying their time together, and they are enjoying the sights of nature. And the girl is playing with pets and ducklings in playing by playing the water. And I think there are the scene, I think this picture depicts the scenes of nature which is more beautiful. And we can see that mountains, lake, I think river, something that, and many trees, flowers, etc. I liked it very much.
Very good, very good. You have done very well. Okay, like you have used new words like ducklings. What is meant by a duckling, students? Duckling means the smaller ones of ducks. The kutti ducks are called ducklings. Just like what we call a kitten for the little ones of cat, puppies for the little one of dogs. Similarly, we call ducklings are the little ones of ducks. Similarly, you use the word depicted. Depict means to show. This picture shows, instead of telling the picture shows, you can say the picture depicts a beautiful family enjoying the nature, enjoying their free time, leisure hours in the nature. Good, it was a good description. You are from which place, Jia?
I'm from Puratur, Tirur.
Tirur. Okay, okay, fine. Is it near NSS school, Tirur? Like, are you in that area?
No, it's town Tirur, and we are in a coastal area, Puratur.
Okay, okay. Actually, I was guiding the teachers at NSS school, Tirur NSS school.
Yeah, I know that school.
Tirur NSS English medium school. So I was the communicative English tutor for the last few months for the teachers. There was an online session for me to guide the teachers of that school. So I thought some teacher was telling this name, Koratur. So that's why I asked you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Jia. Fine. This was a good description. Next, moving to Kavini. With Kavini, I will be changing this picture. Okay. Kavini, you are the last person to describe this picture, so do it well.
Okay, ma'am.
Maximum, give
There
maximum
is a
points that you can.
okay, ma'am. There is a family enjoying their holiday.
Mm.
They are drinking juices and enjoy. There are many flowers, trees,
Mm.
and birds. There is one ladder to swim in the lake.
Okay, okay.
There are many ducks. The
Ducks and
girl was
ducklings.
playing with
Mm.
the girl was playing with the duck and duckling.
Mm. Ducklings,
The dog
children.
was
Mm.
okay, ma'am. The dog was play. The dog was watching what they are doing.
Mm.
There is one crane.
Mm.
They are sitting in the sofa.
Mm.
There is one father, mother, and two sisters.
Not two sisters. We already you have told about one girl, so there is only one more sister. Mm.
Okay, ma'am.
Mm.
There are herbs.
Kavini, I can't hear you.
There is one orange color flower and red color flower.
Mm.
Ma'am,
I can hear you. Okay.
there is orange color flower and red color flower.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
ma'am. There is mountains.
There are mountains. Mountains is plural, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
They are sitting under the tree's shadow.
Yeah, instead of telling shadow, you can say shade. Shade. Shadow means nidal. Nidal. Okay, like if the power
Okay,
goes,
ma'am.
if the current goes, you can see your own shadow on the walls, right? That black color, that is called shadow. Shade means that tunnel.
Okay.
Okay, shade. So you can say they are sitting under the shade of a tree.
They are sitting under the shade of a tree.
Mm.
The girl was wearing yellow color shirt and blue color pant.
Pants. You should always say pants. Okay, even if it is one pant, okay, it is only one pant, but we always say it pants because there are two legs for a pant, right? So we call it always
Yes.
in a plural form, pants. So the girl
Okay,
is
ma'am.
wearing a yellow t-shirt and blue pants. Okay. What about the mother? What is she wearing?
Navy blue color.
Hmm. Navy blue colored coat.
Navy blue colored coat and sky blue color shirt, I think.
You are correct. And she's wearing an off-white
The juice
colored pants.
was, I think,
Pink. So
yes,
what
ma'am.
juice is in pink color?
I think
What juice? What
watermelon,
juice? Watermelon juice. Okay, that's an option.
watermelon juice.
What is the another juice that gives pink color? There are two more fruits that can give you pink color juice. Watermelon actually gives you a light red color. Yes, Niranjana ma'am. Do you want to answer? Niranjana?
Strawberry, strawberry fruit and
That's all, ma'am.
Strawberry. Okay, Kavini. Yes, strawberry and
Pomegranate.
nobody told pomegranate.
yes, ma'am.
Pomegranate. Pomegranate
Yes.
gives which color?
Ma'am,
Last.
guava gives pink color.
Sorry, Adit.
Guava, isn't that?
So, Adit, I can't hear you clearly.
Ma'am, guava.
Guava. Okay, okay. Guava juice. You mean the guava fruit. Okay. Yeah, that's also possible. But sometimes we don't get that pink guava, no? Mostly we get that white guava. If pink guava is available, this yes, fine, we get it. Also, pomegranate or wine, like wine grapes, we call it a particular type of grape, no? That black grapes. That can also give you a pinkish color for the juice. Very good. That was a good attempt. Okay, now moving to the next picture. Yes, this is the next picture. So, who can describe? Okay, let me call Niranjana ma'am. Can you describe the picture?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. After Niranjana ma'am, it is Niranjana from Ernakulam. Okay? Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes.
there is an office.
This is an office, okay?
Uh, all are busy in their works.
Hmm. Madam,
There
it is
are
actually work, okay? There is no plural for works, work. It is work only,
oh,
okay? Hmm.
they are using computers,
Hmm.
and three are discussing some. Three are discussing some subject.
Okay. What are the other people doing?
One boy is seeing
Hmm.
what she is doing in the work.
Hmm.
He is observing.
Hmm. Okay, and what is the atmosphere of this room? How is this room actually organized?
Meeting, ma'am.
Okay, this is looking like a meeting room. So, what do you call for a meeting room? What room do we call it? We There is a name for that. We call it a particular hall. It starts with C. C.
Conference, ma'am.
Exactly. Conference hall. Very good.
Conference hall.
Mm.
In conference hall, they are discussing some project
Some
issues,
project related work. Okay.
project related work.
Mm. So, is there only a conference hall? Is there anything near that hall?
Near that hall, one office is there,
Okay.
and the staircase steps are. I can see here steps, ma'am.
Mm. Okay.
That
Okay. Okay. Okay, Niranjana. That was a good thing. Yes, next is Niranjana from Ernakulam.
Yes.
Yes. You can describe the picture. Just you can tell whatever you see in this picture. Okay.
Uh,
Maybe we can tell, you can start like this. The people are busy with their job.
there are many people
Mm.
busy with their job.
Mm.
I think it is a IT related company.
Ah, very good. Mm.
At the near of the room,
Mm.
there is another room,
Mm.
and they are discussing on their projects.
Mm.
That's all. Sure.
Okay. 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 Good. Yes, next is Aradhana. It's your turn now.
Your turn now. Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
And there were some people busy with their works,
Hmm. It's not works,
and there
Kanna. It
was
is
a
work.
step.
Work. Okay.
Kanna, it is work. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Work. There was a steps going up,
Hmm.
and nearby that room, another room was having,
There is another room.
there is another room, and some of them are working with computers,
Hmm.
and mm, that's all.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
okay, fine.
Try to speak
Try to
continuously
speak
for 1 minute.
continuously for one
Okay.
minute. Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. What about the
Okay,
next
what about
one?
the next one?
Rajesh. Rajesh.
Rajesh.
Rajesh, can you hear me? Okay, so who can come next? Prakshana, are you there? No. Sahida?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sahida, you can describe the picture.
Uh, this is a picture of an office.
Hmm.
Some of them are engaged in their work.
Hmm.
Others may be judge their works and discussing how to improve this.
Hmm.
The table looks so messy with
Hmm.
some cables.
Good, good. Hmm.
There is another hall in their back
Hmm.
and a sail.
Hmm.
That's all, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. So the next one is Deeksha. Yes, Deeksha, you
Ma'am,
can describe. Yes.
yes, ma'am.
Mm.
There is seven people on the hall.
There are seven people. It's not is, it is are. Okay.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
and it is not peoples. It is people. Only people. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
And and the one chair is
Mm.
free,
Mm.
and many three people are discussing projects,
It's not peoples, Kana. It is people.
and the boy is wearing black shirt.
Mm. Wearing a black shirt. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
The boy is looking the the monitor.
Looking at the monitor. The boy is looking at the monitor.
There there are three monitor and one computer.
There are three monitors and one computer. Mm.
Yes, ma'am. That's all, ma'am.
That's all. Okay, fine. So next, moving to the next person, Shika.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Shika.
Um, it's an office, and many of them are engaged in their job.
Mm.
Some of them is discussing about their work, and one of them is explaining the work.
Mm.
And most of them are working in their computer. They are typing some data, like. Then we can see a room behind an extra hall beside the room,
Mm.
and yeah, there is a way. Ah, we can see staircases, and also we can see a cot, like I want to be remember for at beside the hall.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
seems
good.
that
Okay, okay. Very good.
yeah,
Mm.
it seems they're working hard, and it seems they wish like they should be remember after even they are dead, like. um,
Okay. Or we can say like instead of death, we can say even if they leave the office, even if they
yeah,
leave this company, they will be remembered for their hard work and dedication.
yeah,
Right.
okay.
Very good. Good. That's a
Mm,
good comparison. I loved it. Okay.
okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Now moving to the next last two people, Sugandhi Ganeshan. Sugandhi Ganeshan. Your mic is off. I called you even before some time.
Ma'am,
Yes, Ma, you can describe.
ma'am, I think they are all the college students.
Oh, okay, fine. That's also possible.
They are working some projects in the computer.
They're working on some projects. Okay.
Um,
Hmm.
I can see that is a conference hall.
Okay.
They are working hard and busy their works.
Busy with their works. Okay.
and three peoples are discussing with their works, and
Not peoples, it is people. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
That's all, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Yes, now moving to the last two one. Usha Rani. I forgot your name, Usha. What was your name? Usha Rani, can you hear me? Usha Rani, your mic is off, I think. Okay, now the last one is Veera Lakshmi. Can you describe the picture, ma? Okay, I think they're having some internet issues. So this is all about the picture description. Yes, Rahul, can you describe the picture? I forgot to call you, I think. Okay, so കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. അത് network issues. It's maybe because of net issues, Usharani. Okay, try to rectify it by next class. Okay, try to correct the issue by next class. Okay, so this is about the speaking activity. This is how we conduct speaking activity. Either we will give pictures like this, or we will be discussing about some topics. Okay, so in this way we can conduct our speaking activity and grammar classes, and we can split the time like a half an hour for fees for speaking activity, and the rest of the time 1 hour for grammar. Okay, so this is how our classes goes, and I hope today's class was interesting. Did you like today's class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, so if you
Yes,
require
ma'am.
thank you so much. So if you require anything, any help or something, you can message in the group. Okay, those who are from the SEEP group, you can message in the SEEP group, and others can also discuss. I have already shared the material taken today. Okay, so we'll meet you all on next Sunday. So thank you so much, students. Take care. Bye bye. Have a nice time.
Bye.